According to Talking Points Memo, the Republican members of Congress sent an array of messages to former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, with at least one congressman calling for instituting martial law.
The report comes as the 1-6 committee is preparing now to hold its final hearing into their investigation about the riot. National correspondent Maura Sirianni here with details about both of these pretty critical developments. They've been at this for months, and now we have reached a major crescendo point. What's happening?
Yeah, this new intel revealing some pretty shocking developments here. So we're talking about the depth of the involvement by House Republicans and former president's attempt to overturn the 2020 election. It has reached surprising new levels now with the publishing of those text messages between former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and 34 members of Congress. So Meadows received at least 364 texts from GOP House members about overturning the election results. That is according to Influence Watch, Talking Points Memo, or TPM, a quote, center-left political blog website. So Meadows' texts were initially obtained by the House Select Committee investigating January 6th, noting here almost all of these texts are from Republicans still in Congress and starting in January will be part of the new ruling majority in the House. Kind of shocking there. So three-term South Carolina Republican Ralph Norman sent a text to Meadows 11 days after the riot on Capitol Hill and about 72 hours before the inauguration of Joe Biden as president. You see it here. This is a transcript. Mark, in seeing what's happening so quickly and reading about the Dominion lawsuits attempting to stop any meaningful investigation, we are at a point of no return in saving our republic. He goes on to say our last hope is invoking martial law. Please urge the president to do so. When contacted by TPM, Norman said he didn't recall the messages and asked it to be forwarded to him. However, Norman did tell Vice News in part that text message came from a source of frustration and on the heels of countless unanswered questions about the integrity of the 2020 election. So Georgia Congressman Rick Allen sent several messages to Meadows, including one a couple weeks after the election, telling Meadows that Allen had a source who confirmed widespread fraud in multiple states. However, although none of that has been confirmed, there's no proof of that still at this point. The publishing of Meadows' text comes as the January 6th committee said Tuesday it will hold its final public meeting on Monday. Could be some bombshells there. Now, while no witnesses are currently slated to appear, Democratic Committee Chair Benny Thompson said the session will approve the panel's final report that day. He also said the panel has not finalized any referrals, but is considering, quote, 5 or 6 categories. Those referrals may not be limited to just the Department of Justice. Other referrals may be sent to the House Ethics Committee, while others may be sent to state bar associations for possible disbarment of some of those involved in events relating to January 6th. A lot to unpack here.
Absolutely. All right, Mar, thank you.